Hi, this is Carolina Millan, and in today's video we are going to talk about goal setting, how to set your goals and how to make sure that you achieve them. So stay until the end of the video. Alright, I'm very glad that you stayed for the video. So I have written down here exactly all the steps that you will follow, and I'm going to walk you through them in just a minute. Don't stare at the board yet. Don't look at the board yet. First of all, I want to tell you this is something I did during Date with Destiny, which is Tony Robbins' biggest seminar. Biggest not necessarily in the amount of people that attend, but biggest because of the meaning it has and the impact it generates in the lives of the people who attend. And I'm lucky to say I was one of those attendees in Gold Coast in Australia a couple months ago. And I am still digesting all the information, all the wisdom that I got at that seminar. And making these videos for you actually helps me digest this stuff and implement it even more into my life. So I really hope that you'll enjoy this video and watch it until the very end. Otherwise, you're not going to really get the whole picture of what it really takes for you to set goals and stick to them. Now, there's another video I did just a few minutes ago, actually. You might find it in my YouTube channel. And in that video, I talked about raising your standards, about how important it is that you raise your standards, that you have a higher vision for yourself about your life, that your goals are connected to your standards and your vision, that raising your standards is ultimately what is going to provide you with a better quality of life that you yourself can create. Because when you raise your standards, you live differently, you act differently, you dress differently. It involves all aspects of your life. So if you raise your standards in one area, you should reach them. You should raise them in all areas of your life, from the clothes you buy to the people you hang out with, to the charities that you support, whatever, everything in your life should be going in the same direction, and it should reach towards higher goals. And I know you can do this. I absolutely know it. Now, one thing I forgot to mention in that video is how important it is for you to remain in a beautiful state. Okay, once again, I'm quoting Tony here, but if you choose to be in a beautiful state, instead of getting angry because you were driving and somebody just put their car all over you and almost makes you crash against the wall or something, instead of getting angry at that person, try to breathe, just breathe and stay in your beautiful state. Because when you live life in a beautiful state, beautiful things happen. Your life becomes extraordinary. Where focus goes, energy flows. So if you focus on the bad stuff, your energy goes towards the bad stuff and you get more bad stuff. This is not New Age theory or whatever. This really is how life happens to work. We get what we focus on. We focus on the bad stuff. That's what we're going to get. All right? So why not focus on the good stuff? If you want more of the good stuff in your life, focus on them. Focus on those. Okay? So let's talk about goal setting. All right? So there are 4 steps. I kind of summarized it a little bit because obviously we spent hours on this at the seminar, and this video is just going to be about 15 minutes, hopefully, maybe longer. So I summarized it a little bit, and let me just grab my red marker here. I summarized it. All right, so step one, make a list of everything you want in your life in the next 20 years. So the exercise is as follows. Doesn't matter if you're not religious. Pretend it's Christmas or whatever holiday you look forward to. Maybe it's your birthday. Pretend it's a time of the year where you get really excited for what you're going to get. Be a little kid again. Okay, be a little bit selfish for a moment and just write down everything you want to get in the next 20 years. Okay, make a long list. You can pause this video, which is what I recommend you do if you want to get the most out of it. Pause this video and make that list. I ended up with a list this long. I wrote a lot of stuff. Okay, maybe it's a new house you want to get. Remember, the next 20 years. Okay, but include in the next 1 to 20 years. So maybe there are things that you want next year. and things that you picture in 20 years. Okay, so just everything you want in your life. Okay, so do it now, pause the video, do it now. Did you pause it? Still watching? Pause it. All right, I'm going to assume you paused it and you did what I told you to do, right? Okay, so the second step, once you have this long list of everything you want in your life from now until the next 20 years, the next thing you want to do is you want to write a number, okay, a number of years it will take to achieve next to each one. So next to each item on your list of things you want, of your Christmas list, next to every item, write an estimate. It could be 5 years, 1, 3, 10, 20 of the things that you wrote down there. So for example, if you wrote that you want a yacht, hey, at the pace you're going today, will it take you maybe 5 years or 10? Or maybe you can get it in 1 year. Try to be a little bit realistic about it, but not too realistic, because the thing about being realistic, my friend, is that if you make a list and you stay realistic, you're only going to look at what's on your radar screen today. You're going to look at your bank account today, and you're going to say it's impossible that I get a yacht. You're going to say it's impossible that I start my own business. It's going to be impossible that I buy a house, that beautiful house that I want in the Caribbean, in Europe, whatever. So don't be too realistic, okay? Don't be. Be the opposite of realistic, okay? Be, dream and think about stuff 100 times more than what you could get today, because we're not interested in today, in your situation today. We're interested in what your potential is and where you can get if you really do this right. So when I say realistic, I just mean the amount of years that it might take you to get that thing, all right? So look at the list, and next to each item, okay, that house that I want should take me 3 years. My hot body, because I'll lose weight and all that stuff, yeah, that'll take me 1 year, something like that, okay? So once you've done that, and you can pause the video again and do that. So once you've put next to each item how long it's going to take, I want you to review and choose the top 4 1-year goals. Okay, so look at the list again and review the list and choose your top 4 1-year goals. So everything where you said, this is going to take me a year, this is going to take me a year, this will take me a year, choose 4 of those, the top 4 of those 1-year goals. Okay? Now, here's something really important. You must also answer this question. Choose those top 4 and answer why you or why I will absolutely achieve them in 12 months. Why is it that they're going to absolutely happen in 12 months? Could be because I've risen my standards, so I'm not going to tolerate living in this house anymore. So in a year, I must have that new house that I want, and I'll do whatever it takes. Your why, okay, that's why I wrote this down here. Your why will pull you. If you have a strong enough why, it will pull you towards achieving that goal, that 1-year goal. Okay? So write down under those top 4 goals why you must and you will absolutely achieve them in 12 months. So write that down now. You can pause the video, write that down, and then come back to me. I'm going to freeze, see? Pause it. Okay, I'll assume you paused the video and we're back. So number 4, once you have that, you'll write down what kind of person you need to become to achieve those top 4 1-year goals. What kind of person you need to become, okay? It's very likely that the person you are today, remember what I said, we're not interested in the bank account you have today. We're interested in the person you're going to become. And you need to define that person. So that person you will become, is that person, well, maybe that person has more money, sure. But remember, money is a side product of something else. So just to give you an idea, I'm going to grab my notes here from the seminar. and share with you more or less what I put under that. This is very personal though, but I feel like I know you. When you watch my videos, I feel like I know you, so that's why I love sharing this stuff with you, and I appreciate you for watching my videos. So, all right, so for me, I said I need to become a bigger person. I need to be bigger, you know? And I need to be filled with more energy, enthusiasm, determination, and I need to be consistent. Consistency, my friend, consistency can take you really far. And patience. Consistency and patience. And I have loads of patience, but I've been struggling. I'll share this with you. I've been struggling a little bit on the consistency side. So I need to become more consistent. I need to be more passionate. I'm already pretty passionate, but I know I can put even more passion into my life and into what I do, right? I need to be more positive. I need to be stronger, have a stronger character, be stronger when people try to bring me down or break me or, you know, affect me in some way, right? I also said that the person I need to become is not afraid of what people say and sees problems as challenges and opportunities to grow. One of the biggest lessons I've also gotten, not only from this seminar, but from the wealth of personal development books I've read over the years, is that problems need to be seen as challenges. And when we realize that having problems is okay, you know, having problems is okay. Everybody has them. The problem is when you think you shouldn't have them. So it's all about the way you look at your problems, and as you see them as a challenge and an opportunity to come out through the other side as a bigger person, then you're awesome. You're going to be awesome, okay? So I also said I am more caring, I am more helpful, I am wiser, all right? So, and healthier, which is why I do have certain choices that I take when it comes to the food that I put in my body. And I believe your food is your fuel, really is your fuel. And many times you probably wonder why I feel sluggish, why I don't feel like doing things, why I don't feel like getting up today, why I don't feel like doing this exercise that Carolina is giving me. And one of the reasons why might well be the food that you're eating. So look at your habits, okay? Look at your health habits. There might be a thing or two that you may want to quit. Okay, so step 1, make the list. Right number of years it's going to take to achieve each goal, each wish. Review, choose your top 4 one-year goals. We're going to work on your top 4 one-year goals. Things you need to be achieving 12 months from now. So, well, I'm not going to tell you what date it is. It doesn't really matter. 12 months from now that you're watching this video. Okay, so 12 months from now. And then you need to write down, really describe the kind of person you need to become to make this happen. So maybe one of your one-year goals is to lose weight. If what you're doing right now hasn't worked, don't keep doing it again. You know, you probably heard that doing the same thing over and over again is a form of, and expect different results, is a form of insanity. So clearly, the person you are today hasn't been able to lose that extra weight you want to lose. So what kind of person do you need to become to lose that weight? Do you need to have a stronger willpower? But hey, losing weight isn't so much about willpower. Now I watched the video recently, I don't want to get sidetracked, but I watched a very interesting video recently by, I think her name is Dr. Susan Pierce or so. And she said that, you know, the biggest mistake people make when trying to lose weight is relying 100% on willpower, because we don't have that much willpower. And we use our willpower in so many situations of our daily life that by the time you need to make a decision about what you're going to eat, your willpower tank is empty. So you need to be more about planning your week, planning what you're going to eat tomorrow, plan it in advance and have your food, make the decision of what you're going to eat tomorrow, make that decision today and stick to it, stick to the plan. Okay, well, there's a lot more to it. You can research her, Susan Pierce, and I think she has a program called Bright Line Eating or something. Check her out. Just recommending here if that's one of your goals, okay? So that's it. I hope you have enjoyed this little goal setting video and that you put it into action. I would be delighted to hear your results. If you actually did this and not just watched the video, if you actually did this, please leave me a comment below. Tell me what it was like. Tell me if it worked out. If you're watching this video again because you implemented this and it's been a few months and you're actually working towards your top four one-year goals and how you're going to achieve them, then by all means leave a comment. I would love to hear about it. And obviously subscribe to my YouTube channel if you don't want to miss any other of my life-changing videos. I think they are a bit life-changing. Why not say it? If I don't think so, why would you think so, right? Okay, so this is Carolina Millan. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.